I wanted to ask you, what did you think about the ending of Sopranos?
The ending?
Yeah.
Wow.
Did you like it?
Oh, it was super exciting. I remember that my heart was bumping like crazy because I expected something different. I was really worried because I expected Tony got murdered or whatever, or some
It shows all these guys.
crazy shit happens.
Yeah.
But in the end, no, nothing. They just continue their family life, and honestly, I think it was a great ending.
But you never know what's going to happen after that. Like, it shows all these guys coming close. It's like, oh, these guys are going to do something. Shows Meadow parking her car really slowly, really badly.
Yeah, there were very good camera angles, no?
Yeah.
And very, very good camera shots. But I think it was really, well, first I was a bit pissed off because I had expectations.
You know, a lot of people didn't like that.
Yeah, I know. I was also pissed off a little bit, but after I was thinking and I kept thinking and I realized that no, it was really a great ending. I think they did a great job. Because, well, this show was about to give a look, no, about the life of a mob family, so they shouldn't cut it, you know. They keep doing what they need to do.
You mean like life goes on?
Yeah, life goes on, exactly.
And instead of that's how I took it to mean, you know.
Yeah.
Like, you never know what's gonna happen, and if they had showed like an ending, it's kind of less realistic. It's less of a slice of life.
Yeah.
And more of a kind of mob movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
yeah, we just got like a slice from their life.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of people were upset by it. It didn't upset me at all.
Yeah.
But I have a couple of my favorite scenes, which I want to tell you about.
Well, I imagine that you have a lot.
So I'm going to tell you what they are. And you tell me what you think, yeah?
All right, I think it's very difficult to choose.
Yeah, there's tons of great scenes in this show, but I've taken some of the ones that I thought about. I could probably think of some more, and you just tell me. Okay? So, the first one of my favorite scenes is where Chris and Tony B, they have to go up to the countryside because some body was buried a long time ago.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And they gotta dig out the body, and they got
yeah.
But the reason this is my favorite scene is because like they're kind of just in this workshop or something, and they're smashing the skull and the bones and the teeth and stuff. They're smashing it, and they're kind of just talking, hey man, like we might break your balls and stuff now and then, but we're a family, we gotta stick together. And they're saying all this nice family stuff to each other while they're smashing teeth to hide evidence of a murder.
Crazy.
And what'd you think of that?
Yeah, it was a great scene, and I liked it because it was a bit different, because it was in a very different environment. So they left New Jersey, no?
I don't know. I don't know.
I mean, it was like
maybe, I think
on the countryside. I mean,
they were either in the countryside or maybe they were down in Florida or something. I can't remember.
Yeah, I think it was down to Florida. But okay, I'm not 100% sure, but yeah, it was a totally different environment.
I just think it's
some new
funny
characters. So yeah, it was
I think
nice.
it just gave like a bit of context, like, oh yeah, we're still family, smash. Okay.
But we can see that they have a very different perspective about death and killing people and.
Okay, the next scene that is definitely one of my favorite scenes is the one where Chrissy and Paulie are in the forest in the snow.
Come on, it's one of the best.
With the Czechoslovakian guy, yeah.
I think Russian, no?
I can't remember.
Ukrainian, Russian.
No, maybe they said he killed like 18 Czechoslovakians or something like this.
Yeah.
But like basically, it's the part where Paulie's on the phone to Tony, and Tony's having a hard time because of the reception out there.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Yo, man, this guy was a commando. He killed like some Czechoslovakians, and he was in the interior. He was highly decorated in the Interior Ministry of Defense or something like this." And then Paulie says to Chrissy, "I don't know. He says like he killed some Czechoslovakians, and he was an interior decorator."
It was super funny.
And then Chris was like, "Wow, his house looked like shit."
It was
that was brilliant, man.
Yeah, it was very funny.
And
But it was so funny.
The whole thing where they're just stuck out and they're lost in the woods and they're freezing and they're eating ketchup packets.
Yeah, and they were so lame.
And like everything's breaking down. They're gonna die out there, and then he loses his shoe. Like the whole episode was hilarious. I love it.
Yeah, me too. One of my favorite ones.
Okay, next scene. This is the one where Tony is talking with Johnny Sack at Johnny Sack's house. And then the FBI shows up, and like Tony kind of gives Johnny Sack this look like, what is this? Like, almost like did you know this was gonna happen? You in on this, or do you know what's happening here? And then he just bolts, he just takes off.
Yeah, and
he doesn't even say anything to Johnny Sack, so Johnny Sack notices too late. He's like, huh? So, and then he runs away, he trips up over a mound of snow and gets caught. And Tony, he's got a gun on him, he tosses the gun and he runs through the backwoods. His shoes are soaked, his jacket is ripped. And then he waits somewhere, like on some stairs for a while, and then he keeps on going until he gets home. Yeah. And like, it's like, once he's at home, he's like safe, you know?
Yeah.
But he goes through the backwoods, and it's just this whole sequence of no dialogue, no nothing. It's just him
escaping from the police or FBI.
Yeah, and it's like, okay, he's this guy. There are these guys in suits, but at the end of the day, they're just running through some backwoods, like just like anybody, you know. You're supposed to be a member of high society, but you're forced to do this kind of stuff. And once he's home, he's made it home and he's safe. And I just love that whole sequence.
Yeah, it was great.
I thought it was beautiful showing and there's one part where it shows the river.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think he gets his feet wet and he's just
winter nature.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just a cool thing.
It was very cold.
Okay, this is my most favorite scene in the whole Sopranos. It's where
the favorite.
Not that one. This one I'm gonna tell you about right now. Yeah. It's where Tony and Chris, like they have to. I think they're hiding parts of Ralphie's body or something.
Oof.
And they're hiding his head is the last part. And Chris can hotwire the bulldozer. It's a shovel bulldozer.
Ah, yeah.
And but he doesn't know how to use it, you know? And then Tony's like, you gotta lift the shovel before, you gotta lift something before you can use the shovel or something, or before you can make it go forward. And Tony's like, all right, let me do it, you know? And he gets up and he's digging the hole with the shovel. Yes. and he's smoking this cigar, and he just looks like the boss. And that's the moment you see, okay, this is why he's the head of the family. He can instruct others on what to do or whatever.
But he can he's still able to do it.
Yeah, he's still able to do that kind of work, the low level work. He has the capability, and he's just there for cigar. There's no dialogue. He's not saying anything. He just looks so badass while he's doing it. You know, like this is nothing. Like I've worked with construction and stuff. Like I've done this actual stuff. I'm not just here because I was put here. Exactly. I worked my way here. Yeah. And I can do all the low level stuff if I have to do it. And he does it. He makes the hole. Chris tosses the head in. And he covers it up, and then the first word of dialogue that he says is like, all right, like kick some leaves and dirt on it and stuff. And it's just, that is my favorite scene in The Sopranos. By far.
Yeah, I agree.
Because it shows Tony's status.
Yes, and his character. Yeah.
Yeah, it really shows the character.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
in a nutshell.
Yeah, in a nutshell. This is what I just wanted to say. Yeah. Just
Okay.
like a few minutes, but yeah, they show the whole character, the whole personality.
Okay, now there's a couple of other scenes that I liked, like smaller ones, and I'm gonna tell you them real quick, yeah?
All right.
Okay, one of them is where Vito, he's gone out into the country or whatever because he's escaped because he's been caught being...
I know, wait, I know what you wanna say.
What?
When he's checking his clock that, okay,
Yeah.
I worked 45 minutes, so okay, after 50 minutes I will work 60 minutes or 1 hour.
And then it'll be lunchtime, and then half the day's done.
Yeah, it was like crazy, and I guess for him it seemed one day ages.
And then he's like, when he finally checks his watch, only like 15 minutes or something have passed, and he's like, fuck! But this was a bit from Chris Rock. Like Chris Rock had this bit like, I'm not gonna look at my watch for 2 hours or something like this.
You ever played a time game with yourself at work? You ever played a time game where you go, I'm not gonna look at my watch for 2 hours. That's right, I'm gonna sit here and scrape these shrimp. Scrape. Okay, an hour's passed. Maybe I should look and feel good. Nah, fuck that, I'm gonna wait a whole nother hour. All right, 2 hours passed. Time to look and feel good about myself. And you look, fuck, 15 minutes.
And then he looks at his watch and only 5 minutes have passed.
Yeah, he keeps watching his watch, but the time is not passing.
This is the difference between a job and a career. Like, it was a good bit.
Yeah, that's no. He's really not able to have like a conventional.
Yeah, so he's been
job
working. He's been doing mafia stuff for so long and being lazy for so long. He can't just do real work anymore. He's just beyond that at this point.
Yeah.
Okay, the next one is where the FBI allows Johnny Sack to go to his daughter's wedding. And he's having a good time, they're talking some business and all that, but then at the end they kind of unnecessarily just like stop the wedding car.
Yes.
And they say, yo, we gotta go, Johnny, and then
it was crazy. I wonder if it really happens in real life, you know?
I don't know.
I have no idea.
But he starts crying.
Yeah. Well, I understand, come on.
I don't know, man, he was crying like a baby. What the FBI did was unnecessary.
His only daughter, no? Or no.
He has another daughter. I think.
Yeah, it's true. Sorry. Yeah.
I can't remember.
Yeah, a skinny one, I think.
And then the last one also involves Johnny Sack. A lot of these involve Chris and Johnny Sack, actually. I'm noticing.
Well, come on, Chris was great.
Okay, and Johnny Sack was one of my favorite characters.
I don't know.
Yeah, man, that guy is just pure class, you know?
Yeah, it's true. I liked it, Yeah, he has
Johnny
a class.
Sack, it's where he goes out and then he forgets something and then he comes back and he goes down to the basement and he catches his wife with a catch of snacks and stuff and he's like, Jeannie, what are you doing?
Yes.
Like, all the Jenny Craig and all the stuff. I never said that you were too fat. I never said anything. It was just kind of hilarious. And like she's got chocolate all over her mouth and stuff. It's not like she's just eating snacks. She's like just devouring it, you know?
But I like the way he did love his wife.
Yeah, he genuinely, no, he
Yeah.
didn't care.
Yeah.
Like, and he's a guy. I don't think they showed any scenes of him like cheating on his wife or
really,
anything.
not really.
I think he was only fucking his wife.
Not really, yeah.
And yeah, genuinely loved this very large woman. So yeah, so those are my favorite scenes that I could think of. There's a lot more. Like I could probably think of a lot more, but I
And
just
what
love
was the most like shocking one for you?
shocking scene.
Yes, like when you get, I mean, when you really get shocked and freak out that wow, you didn't expect that it would happen or whatever.
Honestly, the most shocking scene when I was like, whoa, is where Meadow's boyfriend goes to work early and catches Vito sucking a cock. I was like, oh, damn.
And the guy freaked out, man. He was shivering. He was shivering at home now with Meadow. Oh my gosh, I will be killed. I wasn't supposed to see this.
There's so many scenes. Like, okay, here's one more scene, yeah, that I like. There's that muscular guy, Perry. I can't remember his last name.
Perry? Well, I don't know.
He's Tony's driver.
Ah,
Yeah?
yeah,
And so-
of course.
And everyone thinks Tony's weak and stuff because he's just come out of the hospital and
Yeah,
people aren't
after the
respecting
surgery
him.
and stuff.
So he says, hey, why didn't you close the refrigerator door? And he's like, man, I did. I got the soda from the counter. I didn't even get it from the fridge. He's like, hey, man, are you back talking to me? And then Tony kicks the guy's ass. Yeah, and there's this moment where he's looking at the guy's arms and he's looking at his own arms. And then and there's an earlier part where he's looking at Bobby. Bobby's lost a lot of weight and he's playing basketball and he's fit and he's looking at everybody's arms and stuff and
Yeah,
seeing how
it
fit.
was-
He doesn't want people being stronger than him, so he had to kick the guy's ass. And then right after he does this, he
Well,
goes.
it was about Tony's ego, the masculine ego, and.
But it's also holding the position of power because
Yeah.
everyone listened to what he was saying after that, and then no one
Yeah.
questioned his leadership.
So it shows that we humans, we basically work like animals.
Maybe I don't think it's quite that simplistic, but right afterwards he goes into the bathroom and throws up.
Yeah,
It's
I remember.
like okay, I exerted myself.
I was really worried. I thought that maybe he would die.
Yeah, so love Sopranos, one of the greatest shows ever made.
I definitely agree. All the characters, all the actors are like excellent, amazing, really.
Yes. Rest in peace, James Gandolfini.
Now go home and get your fucking shine box.